Back with darts that don't suck. Wow, that is really good. Let's try this. The distance doesn't go down that much with the two-shot. And then, okay, that is substantially less, but still. It was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring except for a walrus that had the brand new NERF Zombie Strike Alternator. And not the alternator that you may be expecting, like something from Titanfall or something. That would be far too cool. This is the one from the Zombie Strike line, and a lot of people hated this thing the second they saw it. I personally dug it, because this is the type of blaster I want to see from a line called Zombie Strike. Weird, crazy stuff that wouldn't fit in any other NERF line. Here it is. It is a Nightfinder pullback looking pistol that fires three ways. You can fire one dart, you can fire two darts, and three darts. Comes with 12 darts. Wow, this is becoming a thing. I'm quite impressed with that. I don't even think what was that thing called? The quad rod. I'm pretty sure that only came with the 4 darts. On the back of the box, it just says 6 dart capacity, move barrels to fire 1, 2, or 3 darts at once. So that kind of answers the question already about this blaster. Does it move the barrels automatically? The answer appears to be no. And it shows off that lights and sounds blaster I already forgot the flippin' name of. Nothing new on the outside of it, although the package is completely refreshed. This is significantly different than other offerings in the Zombie Strike line, which gives me hope. This might not be the only blaster we see out of the entire line in 2020 now, isn't it? I can only say that for so much longer. I bet I'm going to screw that up in a future video. I really hope they're doing the double Sledgefire. I guess at this point it wouldn't be the Sledgefire, the double trilogy break action, shotgun. Where the hell is it, Hasbro? For real, like, we've been waiting on that for so long. No range claims, but that's nothing new for the Zombie Strike line. And that's it, although there might be some instructions. Actually, no, they were on the box, weren't they? So they're probably not hiding anywhere. Overall, it's not that uncomfortable. Works pretty good. I mean, it's not, like, obviously meant to be somewhat uncomfortable, but draw is rather heavy. Not very long, though. There's some notches. I get it. It's like a wrench. They've got notches carved into it right there. And that moves rather easily. I mean, obviously I can rotate it by hand. I wonder how good that seal is, though. That's honestly really concerning. Hopefully good is the answer to that question. We're about to find out. I also hope there's a big difference in velocity between these. I mean, obviously there's going to be 1, 2, 3 darts, but let's see how good the first shot goes. It stung a little bit, but it didn't seem to be that great. Actually going to try to get it. No, once you put darts in it, you can't seem to find that middle point. 2 shot, not bad, and 3 shot. Even less good. Let's see what the first shot actually reads at. It's actually got an air release hole right there. That's the only barrel that has that. 71.8, 69.5, 72.1 seems to be about the average you would expect. Not bad for a little pistol like this. Now I want to see. Okay, is it a smart AR? I think it might be. Let's find out. What do you get with one? 74.4, 75, 77.4, 74.4. It seems like that one hits harder than the solo one. And let's see, will you fire 1 dart out of there at full velocity? 71.5, 66.9, 60.3, 65.2. Not bad, not bad. It does seem like it doesn't hit as hard as the other. The middle one actually seems to be the strongest. And yes, it does appear to have a smart AR style system built into it, if I couldn't already tell by the fact I was shooting my hand with it. We'll range test it here in just a second. That is a really bizarre design. I kind of wish this was stronger, and to be perfectly honest, it's definitely really clicky. That is, I just can't get the, once it's filled with darts, it's impossible to get into the side. But for the first shot and the last shot, you could just one-handed, which is interesting to go from a shotgun to a standard shot and vice versa. I don't know, do you still hate it? Because I'm kind of digging it now. Let's see what the ranges are like, because that's the most important thing to me. Hey, buddy. You might want to move. Oh, you got a friend, too. I'm trying to do this whole, range testing thing, so if you guys could, like, I mean, it's not like I'm gonna hit you. You might not like it, though. Now that the guests have left, let's give this a shot. Actually is a little too powerful for its own good. You would actually need a heavier dart for that. In fact, I may just have a heavier dart on me. I believe I have one Adventure Force waffle. This might prove to be interesting. That is a really good distance off this thing. All right, let's see what the two-shot does. Good spread. Again, that was about the range of the single darts, although it seemed too powerful for its own good. I'm gonna need more Adventure Force waffles because these darts are crap. And the shotgun shot. Well, the other shotgun shot. You have to go grab darts that don't suck. Back with darts that don't suck. Wow, that is really good. Let's try this. The distance doesn't go down that much with the two-shot. And then, okay, that is substantially less, but still, obviously you get less of a spread with something as accurate as the Adventure Force waffles here, but that's still really impressive for what this little pistol is. It's, I guess those high 70 shots weren't a joke. This thing is really good. That two-shot is excellent. Three-shot, let's angle it, let's lob it. It's not bad, but yeah, with the less accurate darts, that would be better. That is so bizarrely cool. I went from, yeah, it's a $15 blaster to good distance, nice gimmick, might be worth picking up. All right, we're gonna be aiming for the white square sticker on the window on the door as best as we can with something like this. We'll do a couple of single shots with it. Well, we're not gonna hit anything with the standard elite. No, it's not even up for debate. Standard elites are god-awful darts. I don't think this is the fault of the blaster. It's very cold out here, and I'm not exactly taking time to aim. Seems pretty good to me. Let's try to see if we can hit it with the two-shot. Got close, and the three-shot I don't even know if will make the door. I'm gonna have to angle it pretty sharply. Nope, it didn't. That's still really cool. That is really, really cool. I think the Alternator is a very interesting blaster. This is the kind of thing I want to see from Hasbro in the future. I want to see, even if they're not the best ideas, even if they're not executed properly, I still want to see unique and interesting gimmicks from them on their blasters, because that's something that they seem to do rather well with. And this is something that not only works efficiently, but is also really a good idea. Powerful single shot blaster, a very powerful two-shot, and then the shotgun shot. And while it's a little difficult, you can easily flip between at least the shotgun shot and the single shot, which for a pistol like this is really darn cool. It works exceptionally well for what it is. 6 shots in a pistol, I mean, it's a little awkward looking. It's gonna be nearly impossible to holster, especially with that big fan at the front of it, but it's a really nice gimmick. It performs well. There's not really a whole lot to hate here unless you absolutely cannot get past this aesthetic, which I totally understand, and it really needs some paint to bring out the details in this molding, but I think that's something Zombie Strike does rather well. Interesting, the air release hole in front of the plunger tube is actually really small. It tapers down to a point and then fits inside this mechanism, and I'm kind of wondering if that works like the Rebel Messenger, where the smart AR system and that actually increase the power of whatever blaster you put it on, or if it's, I don't know. I mean, the plunger tube is not the biggest. It's actually rather small. The draw kind of gives that away. It's got like maybe 1.5 inches of draw, but it's definitely a little bit bigger than like a Fire Strike plunger tube as well. So there may be some modifications you can do with this because it's just a straight pullback blaster. And who knows how well that's going to work with the Smart AR system, but it's not a bad blaster at all. Now, 15 bucks is a little bit pricey for what you get. I mean, for $5 more, you can get a Takedown, and for the same price, you can get a Kronos or probably even a Heracles. So that's a tough order. I think if it was $12, $11.99, or even lower, that would be a good price for it, but we're splitting hairs over $3, $4, so I can't complain too much because this does work, and as a blaster in of itself, even if it's not exactly your thing, it's definitely a respectable choice if you're looking for something unique and gimmicky. And that's what I want to see out of Hasbro, and the Zombie Strike line is the perfect vehicle for it. So yeah, I think this was a happy little Christmas present. I happen to like the idea of the alternator, and I'm definitely going to be kicking it around, and maybe it will become some kind of crazy pistol in the future. I have no idea. But let me know what you think about the alternator down in the comment section below. Is there something about this I may have missed that you've been screaming about this entire episode? Or is it just far too expensive or far too ugly for you to even care about it? I'd love to get your feedback on this one, but of course, I happen to like it. Other than that, I'm Walcom S7. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you have a happy holidays, whether you celebrate Toyotathon or Honda Days. And of course, I hope to see you in an entirely different video.